A 14-year-old boy has been arrested in Saudi Arabia for performing the Macarena. Yes, the fun 1990s dance craze that took over America will get you arrested in Saudi Arabia. And it's unfortunate. Now there's a video showing what he did. Let's take a quick look at that and then I'll fill in some more details. There he is, walking in the middle of the street, fun kid. He has a smile on his face, having a good time. Starts doing the Macarena. I mean, come on. So apparently this video was filmed a year ago, but he just got arrested for it. It was posted last year, but his arrest was reported just this past Monday.
Okay, they said that this was, quote, improper public behavior. He is improperly out of date with the Macarena. But outside of that, I'm gonna say who doesn't love this kid? But we have our answer. It's the Muslim fundamentalist government of Saudi Arabia, who are some of the worst people on earth. So I think Footloose is one of the most American movies ever made. And so yes, we had this problem too at some point in America where some conservative Christians didn't want people to dance. Luckily, we've gotten past it. There's still tiny, tiny pockets in America. And when you run across them, you're like, really?
Wait. Like so, Christian fundamentalists today who don't like people to dance?
Yes. Okay, I know it seems unbelievable, but again, these things are not equal.
Yeah.
That's a problem we've largely gotten rid of. There's still like a bunch of old rules left over. You can't buy alcohol on Sundays because God's watching or whatever.
No,
right?
there are entire counties that don't allow you to buy
alcohol.
alcohol.
There are dry counties, right. I know, yeah. So some of that still is like some remnants, but it's nothing like Saudi Arabia where they don't want you to have fun. Like anything that's fun is forbidden. And it's ironically the most unnatural thing in the world because fundamentalists of all stripes will say things like, oh, being gay is wrong, it's unnatural. Well, then how come it occurs in nature? So, it doesn't make any sense. But you know what's unnatural? Trying to get human beings to stop having sex. Trying to get human beings to stop dancing. It's in our DNA. We've been doing it since the beginning of man. And so trying to stop people from doing that is the most unnatural thing you could do. So this is part of why I love America, because here we're free and we can dance if we like to. And if your friends don't dance, they're no friends of mine. Okay, but in other countries like Saudi Arabia, when this happens, it's heartbreaking, man, because it's not the fault of the Saudi people. That kid wants to dance, let him dance. Let him dance, let the whole country dance. If you let them, they'd all dance. But it's their dictators that are in charge that made a deal with the Wahhabis and still live from millennia ago and barbarians.
This is so devastating, especially when you consider that the world is full of pretty terrible people. And here you have, you have a 14-year-old who isn't hurting anyone. He's having a little bit of a good time, right? You're gonna arrest him and do what? What are they gonna do with him? Like what kind of justice are they looking for? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just such a waste of everyone's time, resources. What does this teach a 14-year-old who just wants to have fun and dance? You know?
Earlier this month, a singer was arrested in Saudi Arabia for doing the dab move in an onstage dance. Okay.
There's no other crime going on in Saudi Arabia. Just this kind of stuff. People dancing, people dabbing.
So I know folks who will say, no, but Cenk, they're starting to go in the right direction, and they once let one woman drive in secret or whatever it is that they call reform. And you have to understand, you have to take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. We have to do this like 1 inch at a time, and by the 28th century or the 38th century, finally Saudi Arabia will be free. No, you don't have to do it that way. The only reason why you think you have to do it that way is if you're already in power. And you don't want to let go of that power, you don't want to risk that power at all. So you want to keep a vice-like grip on it. Nobody disappoints us at all. Well, let's do a little pressure valve release here. Oh, I made 1% reform. Can I continue to be your dictator, right?
Yeah, I remember having a conversation with someone who is part of Saudi royalty. And she was trying to convince me that things are getting a lot better in Saudi Arabia. Okay. Yeah, not buying it. And I remember the entire time throughout that conversation, I was like, Look, I get it, okay? You are Saudi royalty and it's in your best interest to, put your game face on and then go talk to other people and talk about how great your country is and how they're making so much progress. They're not making so much progress. Women are still not allowed to drive. Women are still forced to be covered head to toe. A 14-year-old gets arrested for dancing. I mean, how is that getting better? How is that progressivism? It's not.
It's slightly better than the old regime, which is damning with very, very faint praise. So here's how you can let women drive, let them drive. Okay, here's how you can do reforms, do real reforms. Now, what they would say back is, well, no, but that would be, you don't know the culture here, that would be destabilizing. Yeah,
don't care about your culture.
No, first of all, that's a whole nother thing, and yes, I definitely don't care about the wrong parts of your culture, no interest in protecting that. And everybody's got bad parts of their culture and you gotta let that go. But beyond that, it's all they mean is destabilizing to whom? It's destabilizing to the people in power.
That's right.
And they don't want that. So anyway, look, let religion go. And okay, but they're wonderful religious people. But this is definite and clear. Let fundamentalism go. This whole idea that some religious leader has a one-way communication or maybe even they claim sometimes two-way communication with God and knows what God or Allah wants, and he doesn't want your 14-year-old to dance and ever have a good time. He's almost definitely, not almost, and I know it, they're all lying to you to protect their own power. Set yourself free, let go of this ancient garbage. Watch the Young Turks commercial-free, download it or stream it, watch it any way you like at tytnetwork.com/join.